All right, here we go. We're going into the draft. All right, and we do have X17 with the first ban playing on Infernal Shrines. Always one of my favorite maps. I am rocking the Diablo shirt today because I still love my Diablo, and I still think he's one of the most powerful tanks in the game currently. So, here we go.
Get the old school Kerrigan ban on this map too.
It would be nice to see that, yes.
Now for the people watching, the observer mode for the tournament draft is a bit glitched, so all of red team's bans are actually on the left side, and all blue team's bans are actually on the right side.
They are taking their whole 60 seconds to try to figure out this this first ban, which I don't blame them. First ban can sometimes be critical, especially on a map like Infernal Shrines.
Bam, no ban. Oh, Sylvanas, that's a good ban.
Sylvanas is a good ban. Super strong on this map, pushing with John Cena. And it forces Senix into deciding, do they want to ban out the Kerrigan or do they want to ban out Ragnaros, two really powerful characters still on this map, or, you know, thus letting X17 pick one of them, and they go with the Ragnaros ban, which is a good ban in my opinion. Alright, and so now we have first pick for X17. I mean, they have a lot of options here because they forced that Ragnaros ban. What would you like to see here?
Maybe the Diablo first pick wouldn't be bad, because Diablo's still pretty strong.
Diablo is pretty strong, and honestly, I'm looking right now over last week. Senix only played Diablo one game, and on Infernal Shrines, that was not the game. So, taking Diablo away is a safe pick, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee that, you know, you're hurting the other team either, right? It's just a pick for you. It's not a pick and a take.
Oh, they did pick the Diablo.
They did pick the Diablo.
What's the delay on the stream here?
The delay is 1 minute. Yeah, it's definitely 1 minute. I know Senix is on the left. It's not the display that's flopped. It's the way, the observer mode is. Dahaka, solid pick. They love their Dahaka tank. I'm not gonna lie. I have seen a lot of Dahaka from Senix over the last
those are some
days.
really strong picks coming out from both teams so far. Diablo's pretty strong, Dahaka's really strong, Malfurion's pretty good. Thrall, Rhaegar, oh, they got the combo.
Uh-oh.
The Bloodlust Earthquake combo.
What kind of ban are you looking for here? Now that Thrall, Rhaegar, and Diablo are all on the other side.
Well, if you're going for double tank here, because, you know, you do have a Dahaka, I think Tychus might be a good ban. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good ban. You're right. That makes sense.
And then this side ban, I don't know, Dahaka Malfurion doesn't reveal that much, so if you're not going for another tank, you could probably ban another tank, but they decided to ban Falstad instead.
It's an interesting choice.
Because they already have their healer, so you don't really want to ban a healer.
And honestly, looking at past drafts, I suspect I know what's coming from them. We'll see if they do it.
Is it going to be something like ETC and then something else?
No. It's that right there.
Oh, Zarya.
Saw that one coming, baby.
Zarya Artanis.
What?
Holy crap, we got three warriors up in here.
Zarya I was totally expecting. They love Zarya, Dahaka, they love it. They are... You gotta look out. I don't remember who it was on Senix that's playing Zarya, but look out because Zarya is going to pump some damage into your team. You heard it here first. You've been warned. Zarya's coming for you.
But X17 is really wishing they had a Tychus or something, right?
Right? Well, I mean, they have everything, right? So they can select. Val is still open. Rainer's still open. Some good auto attack healers to really just pump some damage in.
Yeah, get some giant killers in here.
Right. You know, that's like Val and Raynor are good choices there. You already have Thrall to sit with Diablo up front, and Rhaegar with the strong heals. So either get Vala Raynor or maybe look at another support. Double support wouldn't work, or would not be bad. All right,
Jaina Raynor.
That's interesting. Okay, I could see that.
I see a problem with this. Jaina does not have a giant killer. I was thinking maybe KT would work, but because he does have the Flame Strike-esque giant killer. If you needed the wave clear and the mage. But they pick up KT instead, so.
Yeah, no, there you go.
Alright, the swap round. And nobody swaps because you can already pick an order.
Right? I mean, yeah, you can pick in any order. Alright. Here we go. Straight into it. Forgot that is the advantage to, well, advantage, disadvantage, however you want to look at it. Alright, so for X17 in the red, we have Full of Pathos playing Jaina, King Abbas playing Thrall, Shenron on the Diablo, Brewski on Raynor, and Kemian 0206 on the Rhaegar. You want me to do blue?
Oh, right. Alright, for Senix, we have Stu Manchu on Dahaka, Deuni on Malfurion, Ataro on Artanis, Senix, Asusake on Kael'thas, and Grim on Zarya.
Grim on Zarya is one to watch. I'm just gonna throw that out there for you now.
Alright, let's see. The Colossal Totem talent pickup for Rhaegar. Interesting. I think it's interesting, at least.
No, it is. It's
Primal Aggression, Moonburn.
They want the slow, though. If you think about it, with all that damage, they need the slow.
Yeah.
And their only CC is Diablo Flip, right? So...
Thrall hasn't picked anything yet. He'll probably go default, right? The lightning one, Rolling Thunder.
I would expect him to, but we'll see. Everybody kind of stacking up mid lane and seeing what they can do to each other. But
I wonder if he's thinking about Seasoned Marksman or something.
It's possible. Alright, well the first minion wave down almost instantaneously, and Senix is going into their 4-man rotation. Jaina might not be in a good place though. She's already backing out. That swap was close.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Meanwhile, top lane, Dahaka has just Rhaegar up there with him, but Rhaegar and Thrall have now swapped, so top lane's going to be Dahaka versus Thrall, which should be a relatively even contest. And the 4-man rotations continue from Senix in the middle and bottom lanes. Wow.
Yeah, X17 deciding not to go for the rotation-based laning. They want to just go 1-3-1.
The problem I have with that is you set yourself up almost to be rotated on because you're not already doing the same rotation, right? So it's always a danger. You always have to worry about, did I see them rotate on me quickly enough? Did they rotate up and then fake it, sit at the shrine? Oh, that was a beautiful swap.
Oh, that swap onto Jaina.
That's a dead Jaina real fast. Top shrine is the first shrine we're going to see in the game. And this is what I'm talking about. See, they...
Right here.
Right. They set up Raynor. They should be able to pick this Raynor off. I don't think he's going to escape from this. And that's the power of the rotation. They're already pushing. Artan is
Nice
chasing
dodges
Raynor.
from Raynor.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have anywhere to go.
Ultimately, he was out of room. Where was he going to go? And the boys in X17 starting the shrine earlier and taking a quick lead. But Senix has secured 4 for themselves and is now rotating up his 5. I'm not sure Thrall is where he wants to be right now, and he's going to get killed because of it. So Senix playing the game they want to play, doing their 4-man rotation, taking the XP lead. They did start behind on the skeletons, but now they are quickly catching up and about to be even 18 on each side. And X17 is down 1 player. Thrall just now coming back to life and moving up. Zarya in the meantime went middle and is getting some soak for her team.
Raynor leading the charge and not exactly getting what he wants right now.
You can't, as a squishy backline hero, you cannot go in first on this against this team. You will end up getting rocked, kind of like that.
If you want to lead the charge, you might want a Relentless Leader first.
That's true. I will give you that. If he had Relentless Leader, he probably would have survived that. Meanwhile, they're just finishing up the shrine. Everybody that needs mana or health is backing to recharge. And I expect them, because it was just Artanis that went back, to actually push this over to 40 and then take the fight and see what they can get with it. And they do. They don't hold it. Artanis is going mid and clearing waves. And it looks like they're going to push with 3. No, that's not bad. They're soaking all lanes. They're pushing with 3. They should get the wall here. I don't know that they'll get much more than that unless they can get a pick. Artanis actually sneakily coming up here. And I think he might end up looking for a swap.
Oh, there's an opportunity there.
Right there where Diablo just got stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have liked to have seen him take advantage of that, but I do not think they saw it early enough. And now they're going to begin their rotations again. Looks like we're going to get all lanes soaked by them, and they do have about a level lead, and they're level 7 talents already.
Yeah, that was about an average take for the Punisher. They got like the front wall and they got some damage on the structures. That's like the bonus there, but yeah, that's about all the first Punisher really gets.
Oh, and they are invading the X17 siege camp and taking that first. So they did take that advantage, and it looks like they might pick off Raynor here. A little miscommunication between Stu Manchu and Asusaki, but they should still get this kill.
Oh man, the anti-synergy there, the route into the attempted Artanis swap.
Yeah, no, they're doing well. They're getting their picks, but I almost feel like they might have stopped communicating a little bit, and they just need to get back on the same page so they can continue to dominate the way they have been. Top lane, Stu Manchu on that Dahaka got Thrall really low and almost took out King Abbas. Bottom lane, they have secured the most of the wall. There's only 1 tower left. So they're fast on their way to 10. They're more than a level ahead right now. They're soaking all 3 lanes. And another Punisher should be up any moment. I'd like to see them ignore the shrine until they get 10. And then just march in and say, this is our shrine, you guys can back out of it. And they are going to finish that bottom wall, and they're going to be rewarded with a bottom shrine. So they need to soak 10 here, or that works too, take out the fountain. And then take the shrine. That puts X17 in a bad spot. They have nowhere to retreat to. The wall will exist, and there's the 10s. And I expect the Haka to probably stay soaking, and then just to do this without any interference by X17. I mean, it would be silly to go in 10 versus 8 on a shrine, unless I'm missing something, which is possible. What do you think?
You'd have to get like some really good positioning and like really good picks off to make the 8 versus 10 work there. You need a big advantage.
This is interesting. So they're up 23 minions to 0. Zarya is still getting minions, and the rest of the team is just split pushing. Dahaka's mid lane, fighting with Rhaegar and trying to soak that experience. But if you look top lane, both Raynor and Thrall are pushing in on that wall. I don't know that they're going to get enough for it to matter here, though, with their Shaman camp. Especially with Senix pushing bottom, 4 men strong, with a Punisher that is going straight to the keep wall. There's nothing to keep him off the keep wall at this point.
Hyperion was used top lane to try to get that extra damage out on that fort up there.
On that fort up there? I would have liked to have seen Hyperion save for this defense personally, but I understand why. They're trying to push and make a difference. Oh, that was a great swap on the Diablo, and that should be a dead Diablo.
Oh, Earthquake used, Frost Ring used.
Everybody's popping everything, and it looks like Zarya is going to be the first to fall. And Senix is backing out. Yeah, it looks like everybody but Dahaka has burned their ults already. Dahaka, meanwhile, is top lane. So while Senix did lose Zarya, overall they're still ahead. They're up by about a level and a half. They're about to get their 13s. Dahaka is pushing top and may actually finish this fort top lane with the minion wave that's coming in with him right now. And it looks like Senix might just be getting ready to paint the map blue. Starting with the bottom camp. Yep. But, go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of the. Oh, that was a really good swap.
That was a beautiful swap.
No, not much follow.
No follow up there, but it was a great swap. And X17 picking up that bottom siege giant.
Well, that was a great expulsion zone.
It was, and it looks like this is the fight that Senix wants to take. It is 13 on 11, and they were able to pick off Jaina and Raynor. Thrall in a really bad position right now. I think he is destined to die as well, given that he's backing into the enemy camp with nowhere to go. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Really doing some damage. That was impressive play by Thrall there to try and stay.
I don't know if that was exactly the fight that X17 wanted to take, since most of their ultimates were down, and that's where a lot of their power comes from.
Right. So, no, I think that was a fight Senix wanted to take, 13 versus 11.
Oh, yeah.
Right, I think that was a good spot for them. Artan is picking up their Siege Giant camp, Dahaka clearing waves, and it looks like we're going to send Malf and KT up to take the top Shaman camp for themselves. So that'll be 2 camps pushing for Senix while the Shrine is up, and they have a 2-level lead, 14 to 12. I don't know if X17 is going to want to challenge this Shrine. I feel like they need to, but
they can. Even though they are a talent down, they do have the potential to take out the other team, but they're just a little bit down.
Well, everybody's ultimates are up except for Dahaka's, who's got about 4 seconds left. Alright, every ultimate is available for everybody. Let's see if they want to engage or if they're just going to... I was going to say continue soaking to 13, but they did just pick up 13, and most of them have picked up their talents. Raynor now has Giant Killer, so I expect to see some damage come out from this. What do you think?
I think that Diablo needs to, get in here.
It is, oh, there's the APOC. Ultimates are being used.
Popped.
And are we going to get some kills here for them? Yes. That's 2 Senix, 2 for 2. Excuse me. Diablo being at 100 souls, though, is already back up. And it looks like Rhaegar's trying to chase Artanis on his own. And I don't know that that's going to work out too well for him. And no, it's not. It's going to cost him his life. While Senix is low, they are able to get back the 3 surviving members from Senix and get a kill in the meantime. But Jaina and Diablo on the Shrine, I mean, they can get a lot of skeletons really quick.
Yeah, they're going to have to do it fast, though, because Senix is respawning right now.
And they still have 8 seconds left on their Rhaegar respawn, so you're going to have to do this quickly. They have almost evened it up.
Oh that man, they took out the Dahaka. But yeah, that swap on Jaina. KT Phoenix.
Well, I mean, Senix really wants this Shrine. It is Arcane Punisher, by far the strongest Punisher in the game. But X17 doesn't want to give that to him for free.
Malf going down.
And Senix did get it, but they are 2 heroes down right now. So I'm not sure how much they're going to be able to push with this. Meanwhile, X17 was down 1 hero, but Jaina did just respawn.
Thrall going in on this KT. Bloodlust is popped.
Yeah, but I don't know if Thrall's going to survive this. Nope. That's a lot of damage is coming out on both teams, but X17 is definitely the lower of the 2 teams.
I think this Arcane Punisher is making up for those 2 members.
It really is. And if they can get lucky with another stun, they might pick off another member of X17. They're definitely getting this fort, and they may get some of this front wall on the keep. The Hawk is soaking top lane, though, keeping the XP lead alive for Senix. And they do have their level 16 talents, but X17 was able to successfully bait the Arcane Punisher over the wall, and it's only going to cost them the keep wall in front. It looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate up and either take the camp. Yeah, they're going to take the Shaman camp. But they are as 5 now, Senix, so they can, after taking this camp, they can come down and collapse on X17 if they want to. I'd like to see him wait and maybe take advantage of the solo Rainer and maybe pick him off, but they showed a little too early to do that. Meanwhile, both teams are at 16 now, and we are going to see Executioner for Rainer. So he is going to do some sick damage if they can pull one of these Senix guys out. And Senix may be looking to get another camp going. There's not really anything else they can do. They don't really want to take an engagement at this point. So they are just looking to get as many camps pushing as they can. X17 just about 5 seconds behind them, looking to maybe get a pick while they are on the same talent tier, or at least stop them from taking all the camps. I'd like to see Diablo go in and lead the charge, and not always Thrall. I feel like Thrall is the one doing the engagements here. And that's
actually a really smart engage by X17.
Yeah, I just...
They hit 16, and they wanted to fight before 20.
It was the right time. It just, I feel like it did not go the way they needed it to.
Yeah.
Thrall leading the engagement, I felt like was forced, as opposed to Diablo doing it first. And that swap, oh wow, that was a great swap by Artanis to kill the Rhaegar. And they could easily push in and take this keep if they wanted to, especially with 2 levels of, or 2 groups of Siege Giants pushing with them. So I'd like to see
2 groups of Siege Giants.
Right? Look at that. 6 Giants? I mean...
Oh, the ones in the back are just dancing.
Right, like there's nothing to do. So they're gonna take out, alright, they take out the well, and now I'd like to see them go back and take the shrine or bush party and get a couple picks to finish. I'm good with either, but if they take the shrine, I feel like they're in a better position. It also looks like they're sending the Haka to soak for 20, which will give them a huge advantage in the next team fight, because the Haka will easily get that 20 off of the minion waves down bottom. And it looks like X17 is going to come up and challenge them here. I mean, I feel like they have to do it now. If they wait much longer, it's going to be 20 versus 17, and that's not a fight they want. Again, we have Thrall leading the engage. Mouth is ice blocking the stun and the root, so I think Thrall overextended there, and he did. He's going to pay for that with his life. But KT getting caught in the crossfire. This might be... Nope, that's a huge heal on the Haka. Just when you think he's dead, he comes back to life. Diablo's really low. Jaina's not looking too good either. They could finish off the last 2, but it looks like they're going to just go on the shrine instead. And they do have their 20s. They got that actually right after killing Thrall. But they have not taken the time. They haven't all taken the time to pick their talent yet.
I mean, that was pretty good for X17, but it just wasn't enough. They needed more off of that engage.
Right, they really needed to take out 2 people there. It was good that they got KT. It should not... I feel like even if they had just taken the KT but kept Thrall alive, they might have been in a better position. But it's a 2-man swap, right? You're losing one and you're taking one. It wasn't enough, in my opinion. And this stun, if they're ready, yep, there's the swap on Diablo.
Swap on Diablo.
That should be a dead Diablo there. And it is. This is the part where they win. Right? I mean, they killed Diablo, they killed Thrall. There is no front line anymore to keep them off of everything. The swaps by Ataro have actually been really impressive. I see a lot of people do straight line swaps where they pour in directly towards you and then they just use their E to reach further. But he's doing like curved swaps, which I gotta give him credit for. And that's 2 more kills there.
Yeah, I kind of felt sorry for that Diablo there. He got swapped, he got Dahaka-tongued, and then he got expulsion zoned in front of him so that he couldn't run past.
Right. No, I agree. Alright, well that's going to be game 1 for what we just covered. We are going to keep following Senix. Push that over there, and let me go check. I think that's going to be Senix versus the White Walkers is up next.